Future fans, people of the interwebs, it's me. There we go. Sam with SG1. Sans Beard, back for a Star Trek, the graphic novels collection. I had to read it then. I've done these before. This is the third take of this one I've actually had to do. Because the first one, for some reason, didn't come out very well. Second one, my dad decided to shout over the video when I was recording it. And so I deleted it to start it again. And this is the third take, obviously. So, we are delving into issue number 3. Volume number 3, rather. Hive. Which is the story about the Borg. Written by Brannon Braga. So, we've got some nice artwork from the book there as well on the interior cover. Story by Brannon Braga, script by Terry Matalas, I hope I'm saying that right, Travis Pickett, art Joe Connery, inks Matt Philback and Sean Philback, colours Hi-Fi, lettering Sean Lee, original series edits Scott Dunbier, I'm hoping I'm saying that right as well. Original collection cover, Joe Corney. Original collection edits, Justin Eisinger and Alonzo Simon. Original collection design, Sean Lee. And then we've got some Gold Key comics in this as well. Invasion of the City Builders, written by Dick Wood, artist Alberto Giolotti. And then we go introducing Hive, which basically is going through a bit about Brannon Braga. It says, the name Brannon Braga, it should be one that's instantly familiar to any Star Trek fan, because he wrote some Next Gen episodes, Frame of Mind, All Good Things, Scorpion, Year of Hell, Broken Bow, and I believe he wrote, or at least came up with the concept maybe of, what's he called? Cause and Effect. So, story so far. Across the timeline and the present and the far future, events coverage towards a deadly conclusion that will change the face of the galaxy. And then so we've got that there. We've got looks like a Stargate. And then we're into Hive, which has got some really nice artwork, which is the same on. Oh, I forgot to show you the interior cover there. It's the same there. You got what looks to be like an Intrepid class, like Voyager. Oh no, actually, it's a Prometheus class. And then we've got the 29th century, and we've got Locutus of Borg sat on his throne with a Borg staff, which is really cool. Basically, the story takes place in the future, and the Borg have assimilated the entire galaxy, and Locutus is growing disillusioned. And we've got some nice artwork there with Vash, which is pretty cool. So it cuts between the future and the present is post Nemesis. So we've got Picard and the Enterprise E there as well, and then we've got the Borg entering Federation space, which is the image from the interior cover, which is really cool. It'd be nice if that was a splash cover, but you know, you can't have everything, can you? And then the Borg Queen saying "We come in peace," which is odd. Some really good artwork in this. I'm not going to go through the story. Like there, some really cool artwork. The Borg Queen just head and shoulders hanging around, and then you've got some alien ships there in orbit of a gas giant by the look of it. And they are basically knocking the piss out of the Borg. That's a vicious looking fucker, isn't it? Yeah, they're knocking the hell out of the Borg there, just destroying everything. You know, it's nice to see sometimes. And then we've got introduction of 7 of 9, which is she's full Borg for some reason. I'll have to read this properly. I haven't read it yet. I read it years ago when it came out in individual issues. I was meant to buy the trade. Got it now anyway. Yeah, and give it a proper read. I will do. And then we've got recreation of Data by Locutus. That's a cool shot of Picard and Locutus side by side, which is really cool. But there's some fantastic artwork in this. It really is cool, like the Borg ships all being destroyed there. That's really cool. And then we've got 7 of 9 on a giant robot spider. And then we've got, yes, it's just after the arrival of Voyager on Earth, after 7 years in the Delta Quadrant. So it goes through that, and Picard's having a having a date with Seven. Giggity. Nah, he's just taking her for coffee and explaining. We might need the Voyager's help. That's cool image, I like that. That's really cool. The Federation ships and Borg ships sort of working together. And then, working together to take out the big threat. Which is really cool. And like I say, I've got some great artwork in this. Yeah, I don't want to go through too much because I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't read it. But what I will show you is the cover gallery, which is this. That's the first issue, or is that the incentive cover? No, I think that was the first issue. No, yeah, that was the first issue, yeah, Hive. It's really cool. I really dig that. I would like that as a poster. That's a cool image as well of Locutus and the Borg Queen, and then Picard and 7 of 9 on the Enterprise, which is really cool. That's a cool image there of the famous kiss after World War II, but a Borg assimilating a nurse, but sticking his tubules out of his mouth. That's a bit creepy, but really cool though. That is awesome. I love this. I would love that as a poster as well. It's playing on the Planet of the Apes thing at the end of Planet of the Apes, the Tim Burton one, and it's also supposed to be the Lincoln Memorial, and it says, "Resistance is futile. Your life as it has been is over. From this time forward, you will service us." And then we've got Locutus attacking the Borg Queen, and then we've got things exploding. Really cool, really nice. I love these artwork covers. That's a cool one as well. Mount Rushmore with the Borg cube above it, and you've got Locutus. You've got I think 7 of 9, 3rd of 5, and the Borg Queens, the most famous Borg drones. And then we've got some line drawings of some of the panels there, that's really cool. All these tactical cubes. And then we've got some, pre-coloured stuff, which is really cool. I like all that stuff. I mean, it must take a lot of time and effort to make comic books, because you can see the detail put into that. It must take weeks to do stuff like this. That's really cool. Because I like the fact you've got an Intrepid class there, and it looks like Voyager in its armour at the top there. It's really cool. And of course, you've got the Enterprise E right there. You've also got a Jaeger class, a Nebula class, the Captain's Yacht, a Sabre class, a Kira, and a Nova, and a Steam Runner. And then we've got what looks like the incentive cover as well, the retail incentive cover. It's really nice. And then we've got the Gold Key comics, which is Invasion of the City Builders, and it's going through all the what to expect basically. And then we've got the artwork. I mean, you can see the jarring artwork. I mean, this was done in the 60s in the Marvel sort of style. I mean, you can tell the difference between sort of modern comic artwork to 60s artwork. I mean, it's all good. I love that sort of stuff. But you can tell somebody's never watched Star Trek before because Kirk's wearing a green uniform. Yeah, it's a bit weird. This is supposed to be on the bridge, but look at the bridge. Look at it. That's mental. Clearly somebody's never actually watched the show, because that's just weird. That is really, really, really odd. Yeah, and look, you've got, it looks like Kirk and, look how small the bridge looks though. It looks like a submarine. It's ridiculous. And you've got the Enterprise firing rockets out of its nacelles, which Gene Roddenberry said at the start of the show that he didn't want any kind of propulsion. I mean, look at the transport room. Look at that. Look how shit that looks. But shit in a charming way, So yeah, it's all good stuff. I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's all good stuff, And then we've got part 2, Bridge to Catastrophe, and more of the same. Looks like Kirk and Spock are the only members of the Enterprise crew, because they're the only ones that are featured. There's no McCoy, no Ensign getting murdered. But yeah, I mean, look, just great. It just screams 60s. It's just great. Very much like Jack Kirby kind of artwork, which is all good. I mean, I love that sort of stuff. And the next one is Spock. Yeah, Reflections. So that's it. That's issue 3. That's Hive. I hope you enjoy this review. If you do, please like, share and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to tell you when there's all new videos coming out for my channel. And what I will say is a big thanks to everybody that watches my channel. It means a lot. You're sitting down and listening to me rant about fucking Star Trek. Excuse me. So yeah, so that's me. That's Hive, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.